You brought the summoning key here.
What is going on, guys? It is the Old Spicer13 here. I have a very, very special announcement.
Thing is,
for...
Max's went and bulged everything up.
Oh man, I'm getting hyped just thinking about it. Oh.
You must help me. He heard voices, you see, calling to him.
Oh man, it's just...
Can we prevent the destruction of your world? It wasn't really his fault. You know, he hasn't actually got his soul yet. All I got was a brain. Anyway, the key thing, as in the thing that is key, is that Max is fiddled around with the summoning thingamajig and accidentally released an even bigger bastard. Someone even I didn't know was in there. The Shadow Man. The one and only original Harbinger of Doom.
Oh man, I'm just hyped just thinking about it. But the special announcement is I did pre-order Zombies Chronicles. Oh man, it's just 5 more days basically until it comes out, and it's just it's nerve-wracking just thinking about what weapons are going to be in there, what perks, to see if there's any new ones or anything. You know, I really don't watch gameplay of it, so I don't know what to expect, honestly. Like I've seen when they dropped the new release trailer for it, and I got so hype over it. It's just, oh god. Oh, I'm just shaking thinking about it. You know, it's always one thing to bring back 4 maps remastered or just 1, but it's another thing when they bring back 8 classic zombie maps. You know, I am kind of bummed out that they didn't bring Mob of the Dead or Transit 2.0. You know, it's kind of a bummer because I really did enjoy those maps, but oh man. So I figured I'd tell you guys first, and Facebook found out first. Yeah, I figured I'd bring you guys a live stream, some type of new content. You know, I was getting messages on my Facebook saying, hey, are you gonna pre-order DLC 5 or Zombies Chronicles, as some of you guys like to call it. You know, I've given up hope on zombies, because, you know, it's not the same to how it used to be, like in Black Ops 1 or War at War, you know. So it was almost like I kind of given up hope on it, like there's really no point. But then I started digging deeper into it, and it's just thinking about all these wonder weapons. Oh, come on. Oh man, it's just thinking about, are there going to be any Easter eggs for Kino or Rook, Shino Numa? It's just, oh my god, it's just thinking about it, it's nerve-wracking. It's like, why can't it be today that it's dropping, or tomorrow even? You know, it's one thing to even it's one thing, you know, because of all the hype and all that, it really made me bummed out. But, you know, to actually see it coming through on it, it's like, oh god. It's wild. Honestly, it's wild. You know, I can't begin to even think of words to describe it. It's like, Oh my god, honestly. You know, it's... wow. You know, I can't even begin to think of what would happen. Oh, wow. You know, now I'm getting ahead of myself because it's not even here yet, and it's nerve-wracking to even wait for it. You know, and that's another thing what we're talking just said. I would really want to go to Mom the Dead and actually see him get the blood vials and all that. Because that's always something I've wondered how they did. But I guess we'll never see how he did it. You know, did he pick it up off the dead prisoners, or, you know, or did he go back to when they were alive, before their executions? How much is this store? $12.50. Like, again, it's just...
pockets are so full. I expect my pants will just fall down at some point.
Oh, man. It's...
All pay for our insolence.
You know, it's just getting me hyped just thinking about it. You know, it's like on the day when it's released, I'm gonna live stream it as soon as I get home. You know, as soon as it's downloaded and all that, I'm gonna live stream it, see what new additions are there. Like, you guys probably had already seen all of it, but I don't like doing that because it kind of ruins the surprise of what's really hiding.
It seems my eagerness to vanquish the horde.
I actually like to see what's hiding because I believe if it's worth the hype, it's worth the wait. And this has been, honestly, been hyping me up ever since there was rumors about it. You know, at first it was all skeptical. You know, we might get it, we might not. It could be this, it could be that. But then it's like, now that it's actually confirmed and all that, with 8 awesome zombie maps, it's, you know, it's like, oh my god. You know, it's kind of a bummer that we won't see the M1 Grand or hell, even the Olympia, but, you know, it's always nice to take a step back to realize, damn, I remember playing in this with the Browning or the Wonder Waff or even Black Ops 1's remake of it with the HK or the RPK.
I can promise you that.
But it's like, wow, we're actually really gonna get it. It's confirmed and all that.
I am no fan of the biting, or the poking, or the clawing. Let's just try not to think about all the terrible things that went on. Yeah? It's not pleasant. I will keep this safe. It may hold secrets. I can always use a few of those. No bullets. But I have so many of them. What happened? I'd be surprised if the Keepers are truly willing to help us. They haven't always been particularly fond of me. The theater. I readily admit that I myself have a certain flair for the theatrical.
god, it's really happening.
And the fight goes on.
You know, it seems just like yesterday we were still getting rumors of it, trying to pick out what was real, what was fake, and it just seems like on the 16th for PlayStation News, by the way.
Accept my embrace.
You know, it's just like, wow, we're really gonna get it.
You cannot survive this attack. Your screams will be.
You know, it's mind blowing actually to even think of, you know, just, oh my god, we're gonna get it. Honestly, I can't even believe it, you know, it's, wow. You know, it just seemed like the other day, we were still trying to figure out if there was a second super Easter egg for Revelations, and now it's like everybody's forgot about it. You know, it's still unbelievable to even think of. You know, we're gonna get a 5th DLC. This has never happened before.
If you or even if you haven't, it should be abundantly clear.
You know, it's
like,
wow, we're getting a 5th DLC, if you guys want to call it that, and you know, it's,
anyway,
like I said, it's never happened before. You know, it's kind of like leaving its mark down, touching on it, and it's,
this reality stable.
in my opinion,
Honestly, look at it. It's practically held
it's
together with
something.
tape.
I just can't explain it properly. You know, it's almost like, geez, wow. You know, it's mind blowing, honestly. I keep saying that, but I really don't know how else to put it.
That's definitely not sitting well.
And you know, it's the things that are coming with it, honestly, that I'm really hype about.
Given all the shit,
you know, it's 2 whimsical gobblegums. Anybody that I play with knows that I love Plutonium's negation or projectile vomiting. Now it's almost like, what can these 2 new gobblegums be? You know, then you also got, of course, the 5-pack punch camos. You know, that's always amazing to see. You know, it's like 5 of them. Jeez, wow. You know, it kind of begs the question: what camos are we getting? You know, what pack of punches?
It's a bit like the news. This, I mean, reading it on television.
It's honestly something that I ponder upon. You know, it's almost like I'm not really worried about the camos per se. I'm actually kind of really interested in these gobblegums.
more dangerous that she stands with the devil. The devil does not have bullets!
Oh man, I'm just thinking about the guns that we're gonna get. You know, are there any new wonder weapons? You know, there's talk of returning of the Gersh device and the Troshkados from Ascension. But yet, it's one thing that bothers me is no flopper. No flopper. That's very upsetting to me. You know, I was never a huge fan of flopper, but I do like to blow stuff up, and I hate taking explosive damage, honestly. It's not something that I like doing. You know, now it's going to be like, is there going to be more talk of Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man within these Easter eggs? You know, it's a whole bunch of questions arise to me, honestly, that I really don't think of, but you know, it's still questionable. You know, is this before or after the blood vials? Is this before Rick Toffin picked up the Grimorium, or is it even the same 1.0s that were 2.0s? My apologies. Is it the same 2.0s that we're used to?
Edward doesn't like spicy food.
You know,
His brain gets
so many things arise, but
bad things.
But honestly, I miss the one thing I would miss is the weapons. Honestly, you know, I like messing with the M1 Grand or even the Colt M1 911. You know, it's you know, there's talk of the staffs and the Mauser from Origins, but none of that is honestly interesting me. You know, it's like I have a certain, I want to say expectation, but I feel like that'd be wrong of me to say. You know, it's like Treyarch does a very fantastic job with their maps. You know, they did have a couple busts, in my opinion. Buried, for example. You know, Buried was a good map, but it's not. I expected so much more of it. You know, the Easter egg and all that. You know, it's very upsetting to see like a good map just die off. You know, it's almost like with this map. You know, there are many things wrong, in my opinion, with this map. You know, I feel like it could have been bigger. I feel like it could have been bigger, more weapons, different wonder weapons of all types, in my opinion, like the Blundergat, the Wonder Waff. You know, it's almost, you know, it's almost depressing just seeing it, you know. And it's like, why can we get this map or that map? In my opinion, I wanted to see 5 come back. You know, that was always a fun map to play. It was tough, it was challenging. It separated the boys from the men, so to speak. The survivors from the bait that's just out in the field walking around, crouch walking, or you know, you know, it's like, damn, man, I really wanted this map to be in there. Mob of the Dead 5, you know, Call of the Dead, you know, there's a whole bunch of weapons that I wanted to be in there, a whole bunch of maps, but, you know, we only get 8, so, I mean, when I guess pick the best of the best, exactly. you know, I'm not giving it a thumbs down automatically, because that'd make me look dismissive, and you know, I'm always one person for trying it out first, and then giving it a rate. But I can, you know, I can already see, you know, it's gonna last this like what, like 3 months, and then what? You know, it's, you know, I'm not. It's like I definitely wanted to see some maps make a return. You know, maybe in a future Call of Duty, we'll see a remake of Transit, for example, or even. Oh, damn it. What the hell? What the hell? The hell, did it spawn in the Apothicon? What the hell? Well, that was actually pretty trippy. But it's you know, I'm not exactly giving an automatic thumbs down, you know. In fact, I applaud it. It's a very risky move, given a 5th DLC, you know, after you had a very good campaign, exactly, so to speak. But it's like, if they probably invested millions of dollars in it, hundreds of thousands, I feel like million I'd blow out of proportion. You know, you guys invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into it. You know, oh shit, there you go. You know, it's very ballsy of them to do. You know, it's very ballsy. Just even. Oh shit. What the hell? What is that, a no-no?
Only through me, the Shadowland, can you find your salvation.
Come on, break it, break it, break it. I guess you can't melee a Margwa with the shield? Yeah, that's pretty weird. You know, and that's another thing, what zombie bosses are gonna be in here, you know. Call of the Dead had George Romero. Moon had that astronaut that was just a pain in the arse for everyone. You know, are we gonna have Margwas? We're gonna have Panzers in Origin. You know, I'd love to see the Panzer 1.0 return. I really didn't like the 2.0. I just felt like that was just way too much. It was just, you know, the shock charge. That's always a pain in the ass to deal with. And I'm out of ammo. Calling out. You know, this is always a song that I loved on Transit. I feel like this is what made Transit. You know, it's one thing to have Alina Sigmund or Maluka, but it's ooh, the dingo, nice. But you know, it was always something when Clark S. Nova came onto the track. You know, he laid what he laid down. And it was almost like, wow, that's really something to hear, you know. You know, he's a very great composer and all that. But I feel like he just had a certain touch within the music that just made everything different. You know, it was amazing hearing him and Die Rise. You know, Transit was always a classic. But you know, I was actually pretty bummed that he wasn't in Buried. You know, it seemed only right because he seemed to sing. He seemed only to sing every song that the Transit group was in. You know, Buried was just part of that group actually, and you know, they had I mean the Sigmund, I believe. No, Maluka. Sing Always Running. You know, it's, you know, don't get it wrong, she has very good vocals, you know. But it was one thing just to sit back and listen while the bodies are hitting the floor. You know, you're just listening, you're going in.
Nostalgia. It really isn't what it used to be.
Oh man, it's, you know, you know, it's one thing I cannot wait for DLC 5 or Zombies Chronicle. I don't know what people are gonna call it now. People are like, oh no, it's not a DLC, but in my opinion, it pretty much is. You know, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be like on a separate disc or whatever, or it's like a different app, so to speak. I'm pretty sure it's just, they're just gonna add the 8 maps onto the menu board, add the leaderboards and all that good stuff. Ooh, what was that? Perfect. You know, it's like, are they gonna keep the same songs, or are they gonna add something more badass to when you're letting the bodies just hit the floor? I think that's the last one. I'm gonna go hit the box. You know, there's so many questions I have. You know, I didn't watch any of the gameplays from Noah J 456 or Mr. Raffles, Mr. Dalek JD. I didn't. You know, that just ruins the surprise. You know, some people already know the layout of maps, some people don't. Some people already know what perks, what's everything different on it, and I'm just like, nope, not watching that. It's gonna give away the surprise. It's gonna give away everything that I've been waiting for, honestly. You know, my opinion, it's worth the wait if it's worth the hype. I do not want that. Oh, look, you're dancing. Got him.
So, as if things weren't bad enough, I'm struggling to maintain my presence. At least he is.
Don't know if I want that exactly.
Making any progress? Bollocks. I'm phasing out again. I could do it for free, but I like the money too much.
Considering how quickly they expire.
You know, it's almost like one gun that I really pray that they keep is the M16. You know, just getting the grenade launcher on that is just, it's just like, oh god. You know, having it fully automatic instead of 3-round burst, it's like, damn, I really, really, really wish that gun was just here instead of in a game. You know, there are so many things that I figured they'd give me the bear. Alright, let me get this keeper.
Are you sure you're not upset with me? You seem to be letting out a lot of pent-up frustration.
It's just, man, there's so many questions I had that I feel like will just leave everyone, I feel like it just leave everything unanswered or unsatisfied with the answer, so to speak, and it's just, wow. It's like, I pray that it doesn't flop, but, it's like with everything's gonna have its downfall.
I take it you're interested in front of my discount. No more to be crushed. Is that bangings and nailing of boards? Or are our coffins ready? Wunderbar. It gets that wrong sometimes. I don't know why. Must be something else on my mind. It's comforting to know that something in the universe thinks that I am, we are still worth fighting for. I have come too far to turn back now. Now would be a good time to drop some ammo. Talking to you, Dr. Monday. I am ready
It's
to
the
make
first
the
time I ever
first
saw that.
incision. I have but a few rounds left. Probably even less since I started talking.
Oh man, it's really coming here. You know, it seems like it's right around the corner. 4 days, 13 hours, and I don't know if I can wait that long, honestly. it's oh man, just great. Give me a second. Ooh, fire sale.
Once hoped I could understand the message behind this madness. I never did. Submit. Does not sound fun. Sorry, I thought I had the safety on. Double points. I could put my earnings in my rainy day fund. Storm clouds are gathering.
Ooh, Arnie's something nice. Whoa.
there.
Ooh, another fire
God,
sale.
I just realized. What if the box runs out of weapons? Have you actually been trying to hurt me all these years?
Oh, Ragnaroks.
Perhaps for the last time.
Oh man, this. Oh man, if I didn't work today, I'd probably try to break 103. Try to break that round, but I can't. Alright.
I'd really prefer not to linger around here, unless it's absolutely necessary. You must know who I am. Why else would you take such effort?
And I'm gonna finish this table and try to get the thunder gun. You know, that's really something that might make me consider, you know, staying up a little later than my real intention to. But you know, I just wanted to stream, just wanted to upload something, make a big super announcement, you know, about me getting Zombies Chronicle. You know, there's gonna be gameplay on that. There's gonna be gameplay on Easter egg attempts. You guys know. You know, it's like I've got a message from this one guy. He asked me. What did he ask me? Oh damn. You know, he went to the Facebook page and he asked me. He was like, "Hey, do you know if oh great." He asked me. Sorry, my mind is at a blank now. What did he ask me?
Sometimes I tire of the slaughter. Sometimes I relish it.
Damn.
Today I'm kind of on the fence.
I really want to pull it up, but I really can't.
Even if no one believes you.
I think.
Not
Oh my God! I got my baby.
But I am surprised.
You know, he asked me. He was like, "Hey, are you gonna get Zombies Chronicle?" I think that's what he asked me. You know, I was skeptical about it at first. 'Cause, you know, honestly, like I've really given up hope on zombies. You know, I really can't find anything that's really good about it. You know, yeah, we're getting 8 good maps, fantastic maps, but it's, you know, honestly, it gets to the point where we do the same thing all the time. You know, we either high-rounded Easter egg attempts or.
We should hurry. Who knows what havoc the beast's digestive acid may wreak on the pack about.
Well played.
There's a lot riding on this. I hope I've remembered to cross the I's and dot the T's. They all believe me, don't they? It would make me really sad to think that they did.
Oh man, it's really.
He's going to bring it down. I know he will.
It's really infuriating just waiting for it, even though you pre-ordered it. You know, it's like
He's come as a bit of a
I'm waiting
surprise.
for it, but
He's not at
it's.
all like I pictured him. After all this is over, I think I'm going to become a pacifist. Probably not, but maybe.
Honestly, if you could see just what was going on outside your realm of perception, it would blow your minds. That's the main reason I kept it back. If I were to give you an analogy, I'd describe it like this. When a duck swims on the water, you only see it glide, apparently effortlessly across the lake. But underneath, as in beneath the surface, it's a whole different story. Its legs are moving like he's pedaling a fucking bicycle up a mountain. Well, that's me right now. I am that duck.
You know, there's a lot of things I want to see happen. You know, is there any alternate endings to any of the Easter eggs, honestly? But it really comes down to the fact that it's, you know, if it's the same steps over and over and over again to the Easter eggs, it's like, honestly, what is the point of buying it? You know, I pre-ordered it not knowing anything about it, you know, and it's actually pretty dumb. All I know is what we get. I don't know what perks are in it, what guns are in it, you know, if there's any new modifications to the wonder weapons, to the perks, or, you know, it was kind of a bonehead move on my idea, on my part, honestly, but, you know, I figured I'm gonna buy it. You know, they can't mess up the basics. They just can't. It's impossible. They don't troll arc. They'll do something. You know, it's like, wow, we're getting Ascension back. You know, do the monkeys come and take your perks like how they used to do, or do they, I don't know, take your weapons or whatever? Hey Arnie, I hope you're in the new maps. I'm gonna miss you.
My little friend packs quite the sloppy punch, yeah?
I'm gonna go hang out near Pothacon.
Completely numb. Did I not tell you I renounced my Hippocratic oath? No, wait, I told the others. They're dead now!
Come on, where are this Margaret at? Any other time they want to come left and right, but now it's like, where are you?
The Apothecon's evil influence cannot last forever. I know this for sure. Note to self. Avoid death by interdimensional shrink. It looks painful. Your pathetic scampering and howling did little to intimidate me, creature.
Getting a lot of
Considering
carpenters.
all the damage the banging has done to my ears, I'm surprised.
Aw. Well, you know, it's another question. Are we gonna get any special weapons? You know, like I love these Ragnaroks. In case nobody noticed, I love them. I always try to get them. You know, it's fantastic playing with them. Hopefully we can get this. Hopefully we get the stomach acid going. What the hell?
Filthy. Positively filthy.
Holy cow!
Heard me all these years? What part of leave me alone was not clear? I do not like creepy crawlies. Not one bit. Do not have time for you. I'm very busy today. Go forth. I take it you're interested in one of my discount lobotomies. The all pay for our insolence.
Now you gotta be fucking with me.
And you were supposed to be the Fury? Neither. You're not even on my level.
Has he told you what happens to you? Should you win the war? I'll tell you. I'm the only one who will be honest with you.
I don't like how this game is going, honestly. It's actually kind of really trippy how everything's turning out so far.
You will simply fade away.
I will miss the little fellow, but he died doing what he loved. Murdering.
Oh man, that's one thing I cannot wait for.
I will bask in the heat of the explosion. Ideally from a distance that does not result in me being set on fire.
Let on nay.
Do not fear me. Fear death.
Okay, that's something, I guess.
You cared enough to save me. I'm touched. He's going to bring it up. I know he will. He cannot miss.
Okay, I guess before I die, I want to try to complete this daily challenge.
The time for warnings is over, my Hellspawn.
You know, and oh man,
You know you
one question I really want answered is, are there any masks?
your spirit
That's about the only question I want answered.
Wait, have you actually been trying to hurt me all these years? See, now this isn't so bad. No, really, I mean it. I feel tingly, just a little. Dempsey, Teo, Nikolai, they have fought long and hard, but they will have to fight just a little longer. I can't even remember if I went back to give myself the blood vials. Surely I did.
Deuces. I don't have any RNEs.
The Panzer Soldat is but one part of our vast army.
You know, Monty Python is a bit of a surprise. He's not at all like I pictured him.
Edward Richthofen has trouble sleeping without a teddy bear. A problem that didn't present itself until he was an adult.
You are the metaphorical field I must metaphorically plow! Swerve and scream all you want! But I encourage you.
You know, I might stay down here until this song is over. Go to sleep.
earnings in my rainy day fund. Storm clouds are gathering. We must be prepared. Fortunately, I usually am. The others don't understand. I've been doing this for a very long time. I don't want this to end. And by that, I mean I don't want these are not right answers. I've remembered to cross the I's and dot the T's. That's not a sound right. Is this a bribe? You know we're already in it for long. Fortunately, this is not heavy. A barely resistant to little fear.
Come on, I'm almost there. Nice.
After all this is over, I see I have to become a pacifist.
I'm getting points. It's one thing that's always good to have. Kinda wish I would have brought death and taxes.
I have come too far to turn back now.
Richthofen has a desperate need to feel appreciated. His ego is actually very fragile.
Damn, Monty put me on blast like that. No.
Did I not tell you I renounced my Hippocratic oath? No, wait, I told the others. They're dead now! Just let the tentacle slap your mouth, henchman. You'll get used to it after a while.
Fuck it. Nice. Upgraded Arnis. fuck?
Bloody lemon!
I remember the days when you actually wished for my death. We've come a long way.
What the fuck is that?
What?
Ah. Alright then, that's gonna, that's gonna end the stream for now. Thank you everybody that came by. If you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up, possibly subscribe, you know, the drill. Every other YouTuber says it. You know, get hype. DLC 5 is coming in 4 days. Expect content on that, and expect content every day until Zombies Chronicle drops. There it is right there. Nope, we'll go back upper left hand corner, Zombies Chronicle. In case those of you who don't know, May 16th, drop date, 8 fan favorite maps, etc, etc. You know, and a theme weapon skin. Oh man, it's right there and it's waiting for us. You know, alright, it's gonna end the video. Oh man, that's